Alrighty, folks, as you have heard, Quake 2 came out today as a surprise because of QuakeCon, I assume. But I did some digging, and let me just check if I'm live because I do want to respond to people while I'm streaming this. I just realized gaming developers nowadays are becoming extremely, and I mean extremely lazy. They don't even bother to do a lot of the changes that need to be done. And it's it's no exception for Quake 2. Like, I'm gonna expose a lot of things. I think they might probably release the Steam version. I don't know what's going on. That Steam is lacking a lot of ports lately. I think maybe the consoles are funneling money between each other so that Steam can go down because Steam sales have been skyrocketing in the past 10 years. And a lot of the people in the early 2010s, they were transitioning from console to um, PC. So I think the average gamer now is on PC, even though there's a lot of people on Xbox and PlayStation 5, mainly PS5. I know there's a lot of people, but not as much as it should have been if Steam would have not been rolling. Look at this. Quake 2, do not get this one. This is not the one that came in today. This port is horrible. I already searched it. It came out on Switch. I already checked. It came out on PlayStation. Let me make the webcam a little bit smaller. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Look. So you go to Quake, right? You search Quake. I'm a big fan of Quake because it's like Doom, but not as good as Doom, but it's still really a good game. I don't have all of them. Looks this Quake Collection Bundle. I don't know, but this one is not the one that came out today. This one, and then there's Quake 2 RTX, which I'm trying to find. This one right here. Do not get this one. The ports were horrendous, man. Horrendous. I don't know why they haven't released the Quake 2 for the Steam version. Look at this. This is a different trailer than the Quake 2 that I saw on PlayStation and Switch. A different version. Maybe they changed it, but I could be wrong. Let's just watch. Okay, it did change. Never mind. I'm eating my words here. It wasn't coming on like this. Maybe Steam actually changed it at the last minute because an hour ago it was coming out different. Okay, so apparently this Quake 2, I got this game months ago, which was, I don't know, I think it was in spring. I don't know when exactly. Could have been March, could have been in April. But I got it not too long ago and the controls were horrible. I'm like, why is it that it slash Bethesda is not wanting to actually give us this port as a remaster? They made Quake 1 like 2 years ago, I think. And I don't see how they're not making Quake 2, and I'm glad they did it, but out of the blue, dude, they brought us. Let me put this on my wish list. Hopefully, this is really the one that is the version, because I have a lot of friends that own this game already, and apparently it was horrible. Like it was unplayable on Windows 10. I have a Windows 10. Hopefully, these remastered version, because it doesn't say if it was released today. So I'm gonna get my money back if it's not the one. I'll test it later on and I'll tell you guys if it is. Also, other news for the Bethesda Gear store. Look at this. Hasn't been much update, just this action figure. But wait, they're charging $250 for this action figure. They're charging $250 for this action figure. Look at what it comes out. Okay, there's pieces that you can exchange. Doesn't this look familiar? Wasn't this supposed to be 115? Oh, let's do some digging here, okay? Hmm. Doom Eternal Figma action figure. For AliExpress, it goes for 112. I was saying it go for 115 more or less. Whoa, 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 what's going on in here? Look at those pieces. They look very familiar. Doesn't that look like something like the Bethesda gear store that they're charging you double of the freaking price? One, two, three, four. Where's the white disc that supposedly comes out as a stand? It doesn't come out. Where is it? Come on, but there's just a gear store. This is the reason why I'm not popular on YouTube because I say it how it is. I expose people. I don't care who they are, big or small. Look at this, man. This is like this. Okay, you don't want to take my word. Let's do some digging. This is something badass that I found. Somebody that made a. I think this is probably from that action figure, but I could be wrong. I just wanted to show you guys. Anyways, all right. There's some on eBay. I searched Doom Figma action figure, right? Watch. There's one for 139.99 and it's a little bit going above the market price. Because this is like anywhere between 115 and 110 bucks, more or less. I've seen them go for like 90 some on sale. And they're not selling too well because a lot of people don't know the websites. The McFarlanes are doing way better. There's much. It's not just the Doom community or Doom fans collecting McFarlane. It's just people collecting McFarlane action figures in general because they're like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 40 bucks. Statues, figures, and they're like, well, I'm gonna start hogging them because they're gonna be worth a lot of money. And that's a gamble, man. It's not 100% true or honesty of the McFarlane action figures. And I feel like the McFarlane, they look good on paper, but they suck. Quite honestly, like I gotten so much where I actually used crazy glue to actually put some of the figures. It was horrendous, man. Look at this. Wasn't this look similar to the Bethesda gear store? And why are they charging $250, man? Are they trying to really rip the hell out of you and make the most profit as possible? Come on, Bethesda gear store. I was one of very few YouTubers, if not the only YouTuber out there that was a dumbass to actually promote your products. And this is one of the reasons why I got really pissed at YouTube and I wanted to delete my channel. Part of it. Most of it was real life issues that I was dealing with, and I wanted to go on YouTube, was trying to exit away from all the problems that I was facing in real life. And then I just get bombarded with all kinds of bullshit from people trying to scam and take the most advantage out of your fucking money, man. And we're having a recession right now. This is unexplainable. And everybody's whining about lately about having cheap ports, such as like the Red Dead Redemption. And honestly, I don't want to get the game, but I don't want to play it on the PS3 or 360 because I don't know one. I had a 360 version of it, and I told my brother that I wanted to play the game, but I didn't want to ask him to get the 360 so I can play it. So the game came out of nowhere, I guess, just to grab money so they can actually fund their GTA 6 project. But this should have been released in 2014, let alone or 15. But now 2023. But it's pissing off the Steam players because it only come out on the Nintendo Switch and PS4. And it's not a PS5 port, so I don't know if it's PS5 compatible. But there's a big but here. This Quake 2 right here, I can tell you right off the bat, it's kind of shady. I don't know if I should get it. It looks a lot like the Quake 2 where I actually got my money back. And then there's another Quake 2 here on Steam. You should be careful. The Quake 2 RTX. Okay, now they have it free. It wasn't free months ago. It was not free months ago. I think they were charging like a few bucks out of this one. I don't know. It might probably be like a port like that Counter-Strike with some other stuff included, but I don't understand why companies are taking advantage. Zombies Ate My Neighbor was one of the most laziest ports ever. And I got it for the Switch, and I think I got it for the PS4, and I regret getting it on on two versions. I should have just got it on one version. I just wanted to support the company, but if when you're too nice, sometimes people really take advantage of that, and it's really, really annoying. Like, go play Zombies Ate My Neighbor. It's a 90s game. There's no rewind feature. There's no save ports whatsoever. I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a lot of glitches and bugs for the Red Dead Redemption out of the port. I'm gonna wait on that one. Now for the Quake 2, I really want to get it, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared to get it on the PC. I'm thinking of getting it on the PS4, but at the same time, like, what's the point? If I'll play it, I'll just play it for like a little bit. Not necessarily a walkthrough because most of the games that I've been doing, they're just walkthroughs of games that haven't been done right, in my opinion, and I perfected them. And it's mostly underrated games. You're thinking, oh, wait, hold on. Doom, underrated? Yeah, Doom 64 is, but not Doom. Um, Doom PlayStation version, it is, but not Doom the PC version. Duke Nukem 64, it is, but not Duke Nukem 3D. So, versions of games that are popular, yes, but I play the underrated versions where a lot of people don't give it love. And honestly, like, seeing here the Bethesda Gear Store trying to take advantage of not only 20%, not 50%, but double of what this thing cost. Dude, I'm kind of speechless right now. Like, this is shouldn't be happening. And let me see. I thought I had the chat on, but no. I don't think I'm gonna make a video anymore, but this the Gear Store. I'm really pissed, and I really told myself that I'm not gonna support PlayStation and Switch. So like I'm on a standstill of actually not buying any games and just sticking to my old stuff. Now, as far as walkthroughs concerns, projects or anything else, believe it or not, 2 years ago in 2021, I wanted to make a Mario RPG because I don't think there's a really, really good 100% walkthrough. There's a few ones that say there's like only two, but they're like outdated. They came out in 2009 and 10, and they're missing a lot of Easter eggs and a few stuff. It's kind of minor, but you want to like see everything and exploit everything for such a popular game. And guess what? Now the game is gonna come out in November. So like in a way, it kind of reminds me of like Doom 64, where it was gonna come out in 2019 in November, and out of nowhere, people were flooding back to Doom 64, and the game was getting a little bit popular, and nobody cared about Doom 64 before 2019. Oh, but now they started flooding back in, but then they kind of ignored it a little bit, but it's still not as popular. I think it lost popular in the 2000s because in the 90s it was doing a good hit, but like not as much as it should. MarPG is another game. There's a lot of people who played a lot of great games like Chrono Trigger, Mario 64, Mario World, um, all kinds of 90s games that were really, really good, but they didn't even try MarPG. As to why, then I seen one of the worst, lamest ass excuses as to not play Masterpiece, and now it's getting the attention. So I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe people are really responsible as to why big gaming companies they're acting the way they are and taking advantage to you because you're not putting your attention and focus on things that you're supposed to, and then the things that you're not supposed to, you're giving them the focus and giving them money and props for easy money grabs and shit. I don't know. All I can say is if I don't get a response, a common response in a week of what kind of game you want me to play, if I don't see 10 other people, there's like 700 review subscribers. I've been talking for over a month of making a break on YouTube. I think that break is probably gonna come in because at the end of the day, why do we want to see me do a Rise of the Triad or a Quake 2 walkthrough when there's a lot of other walkthroughs out there on YouTube? Now, Mario RPG, on the other hand, I feel like that one is missing a good walkthrough. And the really reason why I did Duke Nukem 64 and Doom 64, Duke Nukem 64 and Doom 64 a while ago, I feel like there needed to be perfection out of those games because I feel like there was lacking and Hexen as well. And I feel like I'm still finding things on those games. Like Duke Nukem, I found something out that I haven't even seen myself, and I've seen other people play throughs and they miss out on that, and I haven't even done it. Um, I was gonna get it on my long play, but I didn't finish it because my eyes just hurt, dude. And I'm sitting for long periods of time, and I'm not the same 20, 18-year-old anymore. You get at a certain age, everything hurts for long periods of time, dude. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream. I'll try out the Quake 2 here on Steam. Oh man, it's a gamble, but I'll still get my money back somehow if the WASD controls and the movement doesn't work as it used to. Because I got a refund from Quake 2, and then just tell, and I can tell you the one before, the one that came out today was utter trash, man. It was very, very outdated. But yep, I might play it later on and I might stream it, but that's a maybe. I'm gonna have to really talk to Taylor about it and see what he wants, if he wants to actually join in on me or what's gonna happen. So, alright, man, I'm gonna cut the stream. Have a good one, everybody. And like I said, I'm gonna take a break. If not, if people want to still see me, maybe I'll do streams on here and there once in a while. Um, Yeah, just 10 comments. I'll give everybody a week to do it. Also, for the Bethesda Gear Store, the only reason why it's not selling as good is because of this overpriced items where you can actually see this for 115 and people just realize, why do I purchase something when I can always just get something like Black Friday in the early November? Bethesda Gear Store gives you a lot of discounts on November. And I don't know if they're gonna give it this year, but they gave it last year and they gave it 2 years ago. And you can actually get a lot of discounts. I got like around 80 bucks, 70 bucks of discount. And the more you purchase, the more discounts you get. So it's a lot of money that you're going to save up. A lot of money from the discounts. Aside from that, normal prices, dude, they're really throwing the middle finger at your butthole from this, man. But I'm going to cut the stream. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace out.